Costco is quietly raising prices again. This is making customers, from all over the country really furious. Executives warned that even more increases are on the horizon as the company implements a series of changes this year. Higher grocery prices have been a major topic of concern for American families since the pandemic. Despite all the talk about deflation, as consumers are still spending on average $1,000 more on the same basket of basic items they used to buy 4 years ago. Even though Costco has built its business and offering predictably low prices, that's no longer the case for several categories according to new reports. Just as many other businesses in the industry, the warehouse chain is having to focus on improving profitability to be able to maintain its financial strength. In 2024, executives revealed that Costco is following its rivals in charging more in some key areas. Chief Financial Officer Richard Gondy has been brutally honest about the impact of inflation and noted that many companies have leaned on the perception of higher costs as a way to raise prices. After the 40 years in the industry, the CFO will step down this month and will be substituted by Kroger's former CFO Gary Millerchip. He'll be taking over the position on March 15. During its final days at Costco, Gondy suggested that while the warehouse club wants to offer the most competitive prices, it's not above grabbing wider margins when the right opportunity presents itself. In other words, Costco doesn't always keep its margin thin on the items it sells, but it looks to keep prices marginally lower relative to its rivals. One notable example is gas. The chain's customers used to say that the yearly savings on gas would make up for the membership fees. This year they will likely see less relief at the pump. You know, the thing about gas is, I think everybody out there that has gas stations, what we found is we've been able to see improved profitability, not just in the last quarter or two, but over the last few years, the last 3 to 5 years. Improved profitability in gas because others are making more and we're allowed to make more too, Gallant said. Basically, the CFO admits that Costco does want to beat other local businesses, but that doesn't mean it's committed to offering the lowest price possible anymore. When we do our competitive price shops on gas, which we do weekly at every gas station we operate with neighboring competitive gas stations, our value proposition is actually increased number of cents per gallon that we've ever seen, he said. So that's been, if you will, a win-win for us. Sometimes the savings can be as little as 1 cent per gallon. It's all about making sticker prices look better, but also profiteering the most they can. Of course, a few cents can make a difference for those who use their cars as the main way of transportation. But to do that at Costco, you need to have a membership, and costs for both standard and premium memberships are set to increase under Millerchip's management. Candy said Costco shoppers are already taking their frustration to social media as they highlight the growing cost they've recently seen at the warehouse. According to a Reddit user, a 2-pack of olive oil was priced at $46.99 about 3 months ago. The same 2 pack now costs $53.99, which left the shopper literally shocked. A quick check of the Costco website shows that these prices are indeed real. A 2-pack of 3 liters olive oil bottles from Costco's in-house brand Kirkland Signature is selling for $54.99 when purchased online because of the higher cost. Some consumers are find it hard to squeeze the cooking staple into the grocery budgets, as lamented by one shopper. Unfortunately, I had the budget olive oil out of my groceries. I've yet to find a better oil to use that is cost effective. On top of that, not all products sold on Costco.com are available at Costco warehouses. Shoppers say also products sold online may have different pricing than the same products sold at their local Costco. In some cases, they can cost up to 35% more depending on freshness, shelf life, packaging, and delivery fees. Some other items facing significant price increases at brick and mortar locations include baked goods, chicken, fish, soda, and fries. Last month, a beloved item that was discontinued by Costco during the pandemic has made its way back to store shelves, but consumers say it disappoints in price and quality. The chain's blueberry bagel used to cost $7.99 for a dozen back in 2020. Now they're selling for $110.99, which is way higher than other grocery store bagels. Redditors on the Costco subreddit also complained that they mold within 2 days of purchase, and the blueberry flavor is bland and unappealing. Another product recently added to Costco's product catalog, Mama's Sage Choice fried calamari snack, is raising some eyebrows due to its high cost and questionable texture. Sharers say it's not worth the $13 the company is charging because the curry is too chewy and the breading is too thick. If you don't end up returning it, one commentator said on Reddit. Heat it up in the toaster, oven, or air fryer to make it crispy and somewhat palatable. He recommended moreover Costco chicken breasts are costing on average 30% more per pound than it did during the peak of chicken inflation in 2022, when an avian flu outbreak victimized more than 40 million birds in the US. Mashable reported on February 2022 the chain was selling for $2.99 per pound today. However, consumers are getting it for over $330 in another online post SH shared. Last month, one customer shared that Costco chicken price per pound is almost $1 higher than at conventional grocery stores. My local King Soopers Kruger in Colorado sells chicken breast for $249 a pound, while my local Costco sells them for $3.33 a pound. If you're buying a big pack, that extra 84 cents per pound adds up. The same feeling was echoed by someone in the comments who cited an over 6% monthly increase in the fish category and also said he had better luck at the local grocery shop. One of the last things I consistently buy at Costco, the chicken of the sea chunk light tuna, has gone up by $1.6.25% increase in a month.